Thank you. My name is Hyunwoo, founder and CTO. Our CEO is also in the audience. We spun out from MIT 2022. In the last 3 years, we have been working mostly on surgical applications, but we raised enough capital to support it, found the commercial partners with the big companies, so it's kind of going well. So we're trying to turn our interest into new explorations on skin applications. We have 3 asks today is investment, mostly for a scale of manufacturing, because this is area that where scalability and cost of goods are very important. So we look for investors who can working on this particularly class 1 medical devices and as well as the cosmetics. We also do look for partnership for product development and commercialization. We have done co-dev, licensing, supply agreement in a surgical application already. So we're familiar with it, but this is a new area that we need new partners and also talent because we need a more dedicated team for exploring this new applications on a dermatology and cosmetic area that are different from our current team that's focusing on surgical applications. So what's the problem? It's a skin. It is the outermost barrier, largest organ in the body. So it's exposed to the variety of different adverse factors, you name it, dehydration, pollution, infection, damages, and mechanical forces. People sometimes don't know it is actually adverse things. And it comes out in a lot of different diseases like eczema, psoriasis, skin scars, and chronic and acute wounds, etc. It is a big problem, it's a big organ, so it's not surprising. And what we are trying to do here is biodescript, for sure we are a biodescript team, but it's imperceptible, it's multifunctional protective barrier against these adverse forces that are wet adhesive, soft elastic, transparent, and it's a physical barrier against many things, and it's a stream programmable with smart motor, and it can deliver therapeutics and etc. It essentially a key product that we develop in films and primers that is pretty much working well with the existing regimen for cosmetic applications as well as dermatology where people do apply something for active ingredient deliveries. Here's a short video how it look like. It actually sticks very well on a wet skin, so it works well with the existing way of people using some dermatological products or cosmetic product. But what's interesting is it actually shrinks in a programmed amount and a programmed directions. So it actually working as like a mechanobiological stimulation platform that remodel your skin's tissues in a certain way that is beneficial. So it's very interesting. It's kind of supercharged the 3M dressing, if you can think of. So it has a lot of opportunities because skin have a lot of problems around there. So we can trying to provide innovative solutions for many things for the many big markets and big impact. But our beachhead problem will be cosmetics because we already have a very exciting data and progress on it. But our team have a medical device expertise, so we eventually want to expand this platform into some other skin applications, but most of them are class 1 medical devices, different from class 2 or class 3 device that we have been working on it. So some case studies, our platforms are interesting enough that we could actually do a contract R&D, one of the biggest cosmetic company in South Korea. Very interestingly, it actually have anti-aging applications, which is completely new to us, but it was not surprising at the end of the day because we actually tested this platform for chronic wound repair such as diabetic ulcer for mechanobiological like pro-healing things. But because it actually can stick on a skin together with some cosmetic product people use already and shrinks in a programmed amount and the directions, it can remodel people's skin to reduce the wrinkle and reduce the hair pore size. This is not during the wearing the patches, removing the patches after a few hours a day or a couple of days. So it's a result of a remodeling, which is very different from existing ways of anti-aging things. So we are very excited about it. So we did tested the safety and efficacy in the humans with these partners and continue to working on it for development and etc. But what we are now asking is, it's different from a class 2 or class 3 medical devices. It's a large volume, low price market compared to what we have done so far. So having a commercially viable cost of goods are much more important. And we finished the platform R&Ds, we have IPs, all of that. And we have a small scale manufacturing capability in our lab. But what we don't have and what we need to make is scale of manufacturability to bring it to the commercially viable stage in volume and the prices. We have a pretty good idea about how it works. We work with our trustable CDMO partner with expertise in automation and large-scale manufacturing. So we have a clear idea and plan what to do, but it needs capital and of time so that we need to work with someone who are willing to support us to do this scale of manufacturing. Then we are ready to work with our commercial partners in cosmetics as well as some other applications. Also, we do look for a commercial partners because our business model is essentially R&D and the commercialization with a specific commercial partner with the specialties as well as the marketing powers and a market access already on it, which has been working great with the surgical application. We want to repeat our success model in this skin application. So this is our timeline because this is either regulated, it is a cosmetics, or very lightly regulated for Class 1 medical devices. We can start with a scale of manufacturing development, product development with the partners internally. If it is Class 1, it's pretty simpler. It's 510(k) clearances, and we want to do probably a small scale clinical trial for like a PR purpose and marketing. And then we are pretty much ready for a revenue generation or exit opportunity from next 2 years. So one of the things that we are excited to do this program on top of our already working well surgical applications is we ourselves and our investors, existing investors, all want to see a more faster impact in the market, and why not working on a skin? So this is kind of our new directions that we're looking for both people who want to support for scale of manufacturing development, or also commercialization partners that are probably different from what we already have in our surgical applications. So with that, that's all we prepared, and if you're interested in these areas, please find us in the tables. Thank you.